Hello everybody, back again, and how are you today? Hope you're well. As I'm recording this video, the news broke just over an hour ago that Bernard Cribbins has sadly passed away at the age of 93. Many people will know him for many different things. He had a career spanning 7 decades. That's extraordinary. And I've never heard anyone say a bad word about him in all that time. Never. The man has done so many things. Jackanory, Doctor Who, for Wombles, Fawlty Towers. He did stuff on stage. He did what's Old Jack's Boat, I think it's called, with Freema Agyeman. And millions of British people grew up with him and watched him in so many things and listened to him on stage and on radio. And yeah, I'm genuinely saddened by this one. Feels like part of my childhood's died. I knew him mostly from Doctor Who, and first watched him in the Dalek Invasion of Earth 2150 AD, and his character PC Tom Campbell was one of my favourite childhood heroes. I love Bernard Cribbins. So I'm dedicating this video to Bernard Cribbins. Wherever you are, fella, rest in peace and thank you. This is my review, somewhat ironically, for the Happiness Patrol. What do I think of Happiness Patrol? I think it's outstanding. I really do. It's another 10 out of 10. Might be a bit controversial for some people who not a fan of it, but I don't care. I enjoy it. Literally the only thing that matters. Basically, the planet is Terra Alpha. It's an Earth colony in the distant future, and it's run by Maggie Thatcher. Okay, the character's name is Helen A, but Sheila Hancock said many times that she based it on Maggie Thatcher, so she's Maggie Thatcher. The Doctor arrives. He's heard rumours about Terra Alpha in the past, and he goes to investigate and basically bring down the government. And he succeeds in a single night. That's amazing. The guest cast, fantastic. Everyone from Sheila Hancock downwards. It's just every single character in the story has a part to play in some form. You got the person that plays for harmonica. I forget his character's name. I forget his real name. He's brilliant. He's just going around playing harmonica, being a part of the Doctor's rebellion. I love there's a scene in part 1 where Ace and the Doctor are talking to a character, another prisoner in the waiting room, because we don't have prisons, because I'll tell you why in a minute. But basically, if they're talking to a character, he's in jail, jail in the waiting room, because his brother disappeared, and he protested about that, and he is then killed by one of Helen A's traps, and Ace goes ballistic. She is grieving, she is shouting, she is angry, and the Doctor grabs hold of her and he says, you're no good to me like this. And it's brilliant. He's full of compassion, but he also knows that he needs Ace to be on top of her game to help him, to help bring down this government. Basically, Helen A wants everybody to be happy. That's like the #1 rule. Everybody has to be happy. Anyone who's not happy is disappeared, i.e. killed. And the Doctor later finds out that hundreds of thousands of people have been murdered by Helen A's regime basically. You got the patrols called the Happiness Patrols that go around asking people if they're happy, arresting people that aren't, and sometimes just brutally killing them. Even their own staff members. You know, you've got... I love this story so much. You've got the Candyman, one of the greatest Doctor Who creations ever. It looks so much like Bertie Bassett. Bassett's basically mascot. And so much so they wrote into Doctor Who and like, look, we're going to sue you. BBC were like, No, you're not. It's not about Bassett. It's a different creation, but we can promise you we'll never use it again. And that was it. Very happy with that. He's a great creation. The villains are all great. Let's say the guest cast great. The sets, I love the sets. It looks artificial, and it's supposed to be, in my opinion. It's supposed to be artificial. It's because like you dig into it, dig in under the surface level, and there's just so much going on, so much misery. And I love that Helena in the end does not. None of the baddies die. That's one of the things I love about it. None of the baddies die. Helena, she's bored on it and she's trying to escape. She's off. She knows her regime is over. And her pet Fifi, the only thing she's loved, dies in front of her. And she breaks down in tears. And the doctor doesn't mock her or whatever. He's saddened. She realises that not everybody can be happy all the time. She's grieving for lost love. And it's a powerful scene. Speaking of powerful scenes, there's one where there's two snipers who basically keeping an eye on strike action, and basically the orders are to kill anyone that misbehaves. And the doctor finds them, and Sylvester McCoy gives a phenomenal performance in scene where he talks them down. He's standing on the ledge of them. He tells them that shooting someone from distance is fine because you can't see them, but when we're up close, that's different. That's a lot different. That makes it more personal. And he stands next to somebody with a gun, points at his chest and says, "Go and pull that trigger, end my life." And the person can't do it. And it's such a great scene. I love this story so much. There's so many good things about this story. That chap who I was saying, the character who dies in part one, it turns out he was part of Helena's team. He wrote all the jokes that she tells throughout the story. And yeah, he was killed because he protested his brother's disappearance. And you see his brother die, and it's quite a gruesome death. You think we're talking about desserts at first, no, the strawberry fondant and all that lot. And no, that's how we get killed. We get turned into a fondant, we get drowned. There's so much about the story I love. The score is chef's kiss beautiful. I mean, Doctor Who season 25 is really hitting all the right notes in all the right order. This is easily the best season for me. Season 19, I enjoyed stuff that come after season 19, but consistently so far, I'm only 2 stories in, but yeah, I absolutely love this one. I was going to end this review with happiness will prevail, but hearing the news about Bernard Cribbins is, I can't do that. I mean, in the end, happiness will prevail. He's left us a massive amount of legacy to watch and listen and read, and yeah. My next review will be for Silver Nemesis. I don't know when that'll be. Hopefully next week. It's the official 25th anniversary story. Yeah, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.